I joined TAB initially because we discovered that I don't have the luxury of relying on an executive where I have a marketing vice president and an accounting vice president and a legal representative.
I am already accountable to the shareholders and to the board that I report to, but what has been a great benefit for myself personally and for our company has been the TAB group has been a sounding board. And as a sounding board, they've really allowed me to bounce ideas off of other bright and at the same time experienced business professionals who can come forth and give me suggestions before I present it to my board.
My staff aren't going to challenge me necessarily on an area or understand that I'm tracking the right way. My peers in the TAB board can do that for me, or sometimes I'm tracking the wrong way and they go, whoa, did you think of this or this? And I go, never thought of that. And they save me a lot of wasted energy or missed opportunities because they get me back on track in situations that I never thought of, that they've experienced.
Well, TAB has helped us with understanding employee issues, how to deal with what I would call your typical entrepreneurial pains that we go through by trying to find great employees and trying to deal with challenging situations with non-performers or non-productive employees.
I found that TAB was instrumental in me being able to understand how to work within the realms or within the confines of a recession, and also trying to succeed and survive through such a trying time.
I'm very happy to report that in the last 16 months, 15 of those have been profitable. And I do owe a great bit of that to the TAB board and the support I've received from my business coach and also from the mentors on the board itself.
I was an independent entrepreneur, one-man show, doing every single task possible and didn't understand why I couldn't grow my business and needed help, needed someone to tell me how to grow it.
Going into those markets that TAB has allowed me to do by working with our present customers and getting into the world market, what we found this year alone is a 78% growth in our business.
I'm no longer concerned about getting too big and not being able to handle it.
The facilitator comes in and he says, okay, here's what we've talked about, here's what we're supposed to do, how far along are you? And he's the only one in my day that forces me to do things.
Actually knowing that at the end of the month I'm going to go and see my TAB facilitator and I've got to be able to report back that, yeah, I actually did those things. It's sort of like joining Weight Watchers. You kind of really actually have to do them.
The relationship that I have with my facilitator is one that's become that of a friend. And your facilitator is a trusted advisor in your business.
Through TAB, I've been able to focus on the key issues within the business, which free up my time personally.
My business has now moved from my home to a building into a corporate office, and that's changed my work-life balance significantly because now I don't work 24 hours a day.
It's allowed me as a business owner to not only work in my business and grow it, but it's also allowed me to realize that successful business can only happen if you have a successful home-life balance as well.
Every young business person, young, old alike, should really seek out some type of business mentorship. It's very difficult because a lot of times you have no one to discuss the issues in your business with. Even if you have partners, sometimes you can have issues with your partners that really you can't take to them.
Where else can you sit around a table with groups of individuals who have vast amounts of knowledge, more than 100 years of business experience in my group alone, who are able to provide me with certain issues or certain answers to issues that I come across on a day-to-day basis.
They can tell you things that a book can't, or Google can't.
TAB offers an individual business owner a window into the world of business operations that he or she would otherwise have no access to. And to experience operating a business with 6 or 7 people that are in exactly the same situation as yours means you can learn from their experience.
I would say if you want to grow your company, TAB's a good thing to be doing.